Hey guys, now we're out here. I'm knocking stuff over already.
Mark, there are anomalies ahead. Be careful. Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you.
Oh. That's clear. Dangerous. Clear. I can kinda... must be some sort of graphical thing. I can see a grid on the ground moving slightly. Also, this is our new bit of equipment. It helps us find artifacts because they are not readily visible to the naked eye now.
Find artifacts and anomalies. You can't see them, but detectors spot them easily enough. If you get close enough, your detector will indicate the location of the artifact, and then you just pick it up easy as pie. Keep in mind that your current detector isn't exactly top of the line. It only shows the distance to the artifact.
Ah. Found it. That's the only one here. And it's a jellyfish. All it does is get rid of radiation. Artifacts do different things than they used to now. Jellyfish will be useful because it will allow us to equip one more when we get armor that doesn't suck. Ow. I was not in that. I don't care what you say, game. Let's save because I don't like finding that first artifact. It's in a really annoying spot with anomalies all over the place. Here we got some boars.
The monsters can't get you there!
Just a minute. Oh. You want to loot these guys because you won't be here again. Oh.
You're right on time, bro. I'm real low on ammo, so let's make the best of it together.
Okay. New task. Kill the boars.
Attention all fighters. An emission is approaching. Get to cover now.
Oh. Now. That noise. Oh gosh. Oh, the birds are falling out of the sky. Ask Lebedev what happened. Seems like there's more activity coming on now. Who are you? Huh. I guess he's just not in uniform. Can't get up that way.
кончай уже, Рихтер. Все, завязывай.
You survived the emission again. I'm not even that surprised. Our boys picked you up not far from the tower when things calmed down a bit. You know, Bien Polev was right. You defy scientific explanation. He believes that you acquired some, let's say, unusual abilities, which help you survive anomalous activity that would literally tear anyone else down to atoms. Also, it looks like something is increasing your body's performance in several areas, to the point where our monitoring equipment goes off the scale. Wait. Don't get too excited. There's always a fly in the ointment. Every emission harms your nervous system, and if this continues, you will die.
Oh, lovely. Why do emissions occur this often?
A normal emission is the release of energy accumulated in the zone. A discharge, if you like. But what's happening now is completely different. In my opinion, the increasing regularity of these emissions is the zone's response to some sort of serious threat, akin to the response provided by a human immune system. It is difficult to rationally explain coexistence between humans and the zone. The zone tolerates us in some areas and forbids us from going to others. Whatever is beyond the Scorcher and further towards the center of the zone is taboo, a place where stalkers are not supposed to set foot. I think that recent events in the zone are related to the fact that someone broke that taboo and made it past the brain scorcher.
Someone got past the Scorcher? What risk does this pose to the zone?
It's hard to say. To answer that question, I would need to know what's in the center of the zone. Some say the monolith, others say the Wish-Granter. The more unpretentious ones dream about fields of rare artifacts. I was at the power plant myself, a young specialist at the time, but I don't know what's there now. What I can say is that the Scorcher appeared from the center of the zone from being reached. People cannot go beyond the brain Scorcher.
Is there a real way to pass the Scorcher? Even a theoretical chance?
I didn't think so until the large emission. Hell, nobody thought so. However, if you consider the emissions to be a defensive reaction, then the answer is obvious. Someone made it through the Scorcher, and the emission was the zone's response. And since the emissions haven't stopped, whoever it was must still be alive. The zone is trying to get them, and it's killing everything that's alive in the process.
Frequent emissions.
I know a lot about the zone, but I can't share everything with you. You'll just have to trust me on some things. A system, any system, needs to be in equilibrium. The zone is unstable right now, and this instability is increasing. If the constant emissions aren't stopped, the zone will become so unstable that a new disaster will occur. Which brings us to what Clear Sky is doing. We are trying to prevent that disaster.
You're not even strong enough to fight off bandits.
You're right. But we do know how to prevent a disaster and stop the emissions. And that means something.
There's confidence you got there. What's the plan?
We have to find out who was in the center of the zone and stop them at any price.
Are you telling me this?
There's a strange connection between you and the zone. On the one hand, every new emission gradually kills you. On the other hand, you survive in situations where others don't stand a chance. My gut feeling tells me that your abilities, your gift, your curse, call it what you will, they mean you can get through places that others wouldn't even dream of. And at the moment, we need to act very quickly.
Sure if I want to jump right into the thick of things. But I had to take part in this.
I knew you'd ask that. The answer is simple. If the emissions aren't stopped, your nervous system will burn out and you'll die. Help us and you'll save yourself. Now this may sound like a line from a corny movie, but you really don't have a choice.
Looks like my options are pretty limited.
Unfortunately, yes. So, will you help us?
But thou must.
Then listen carefully. We have made use of all our contacts and connections in the zone. As a result, we know that a certain stalker at the Cordon was asking Sidorovich about some very strange components. That's all we have for the moment. But it's a lead.
How do I reach the cordon?
Through the swamps, of course. How else? But remember what I said. After the emission, a whole army of all kinds of scum turned up in the area. Now they control almost everything. We are under siege, and I'm not exaggerating one bit. So before we can help you get to the cordon, we have to regain control of the swamps. And with your help, I think we should be able to do it.
Okay. That's the option. Oh. Reaching the Great Swamps is easy. Our guides will lead you out, but if you want to actually survive there, you'll need to learn about the local situation, your PDA's new features. See you. PDA. Collect my reward from... I guess I get a reward for going over there? Give me!
You're with us. Oh, welcome, guest from foreign lands. What come you with? A bursting purse? Or prized exotic wonders?
Neither.
Yeah, I heard your story. I reckon the main thing is that you're still alive. Stuff is easy enough to replace, so long as the zone is kind to you. So, we gonna trade, or you got some questions for me?
It's a place for traders
That's
out
the
here.
sort of people we are. You can't buy an extra 15 minutes of life, or a spare store from death. But us traders are needed everywhere, even in the zone, even in the swamps, and even underground. It's an illusion that the zone is under lock and key, and the army has all the ways in and out sealed. I mean, think about it. Nowadays, artifacts and rare specimens from the zone can be found all over the world. And your fellow stalkers never have a shortage of canned meat, vodka, ammo, or equipment. Somebody's got to be responsible for all that, right? Well, that's where we come in. In this place, it ain't like selling bootleg CDs on the outside with the cops up your ass every damn day. Around here, the situation is very simple. The outside world has an interest in the zone and vice versa. But it's officially forbidden, prohibited, and all that bullshit. That's what we're here for. We make sure all those interests are satisfied and everybody's happy. There's a joke among traders that if someone points a gun at you, your best bet is to try to buy it off them.
I see. Except that it seems your business isn't doing too well.
Let's not talk about it. You have no idea how tired I am of peddling these trinkets. There's a ton of ordinary artifacts out there, but the best tidbits pass this place by. I haven't had a unique item in my store for ages.
Limited
Who
selection?
knows? Maybe stalkers have already found everything there is to find. Man, getting behind the Scorcher would be a dream. I heard you can get enough artifacts there to last you a lifetime. Provided your life doesn't end there and then. It's about time us traders joined forces and used our connections to find a way of getting past that thing.
The only one looking in that direction.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, listen, I've told you too much as it is. Time is money. Good luck to you.
Ah, he's got the rifle. I do want that rifle. But we'll find one. I'll guarantee
You're
it.
with us again. Glad to see you. Want to trade?
You got something for me?
Have a
See
safe
you
trip.
later. And now we take this flash drive to this guy. Up here.
What's up?
How's it going, Mr. Fix-It?
See for yourself. There's hardly any equipment. It's like life after a nuclear war. If we do get a hold of something, it's about to fail anyway, and there ain't shit around to use for spare parts.
Language.
That's why I'm having to adapt whatever I find and use it as best I can. Only last week I needed to make a radio receiver. What do you think I used for parts? That's right, a goddamn fridge. I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry. Excited about around here, not like the garbage. I heard they dug up old Soviet caches. After the accident at the Chernobyl NPP, they sent convoys there with contaminated vehicles and equipment and all sorts of other crap. They thought it was all waste because it was radioactive. That was then. Nowadays, nobody would even call that radiation. So there's a real gold rush going on there. Stalkers are flocking over there from all over the zone to dig for loot. It's a pity not much of it filters through down here, unless Lebedev sent the boys to pick up specific components.
What are you going... Are things going for you
Nothing
personally?
special. I repair and upgrade weapons and suits. Basically, I do whatever needs getting done. If you need something fixed, I'm your man. Yeah, if I could get a few spare parts, I would make the guys some real nice toys. Weapons, armor, equipment, I'd take them all to a whole new level. Remember, if you bump into something useful, bring it here, and I'll do it all real nice. That's a promise. You get anything else to fix, come to me for help.
See? He can repair stuff, and he can upgrade things, which is pretty cool.
What's up?
Got any work for me? I'll bring whatever I find.
Remember, what's up?
Information about something you were looking for.
Well,
Body
good
armor.
one. Need something upgraded, or what's up? You get anything else to fix?
Yeah,
come
see?
to me for help.
Artifact container, but this is just a crummy leather jacket. I'm not going to stick with it. So we're not going to waste our money upgrading that.
Все, завязывай.
What it was... Guess he was just laying down. What is he doing? Up there on the roof? Comfy, dude? Remember, last time we went that way. Now we're going this way.
Поймали наемники Сталкера. Подошли к колодцу, окунули его головой.
Into the swamp.
What you need, Stalker?
Alright, going to save it here. And I'll talk to you guys in a sec.
Anyway, if you...
Now we are in the swamps. These are the swamps.
Merc, it looks like you're at the Great Swamps now. Be extremely careful and don't try to be a hero. Check out your PDA. You should find the location of our squads there. I suggest you get yourself over to the fishing camp. That's where they are.
Mud.
Quick! We're getting slaughtered here!
Oh! I got owned. That guy was an acrobat. Did you see that jump over the barrier? I'm so used to fighting the guys in Stalker 1. These guys have a lot more maneuverability. Really, more than you, the player,
You
have.
have my full attention.
Also, I saw this wasn't a loading screen.
We're there, so you can take your blindfold off. Don't you try to follow me, it won't work anyway. If you want to come back to the base, find one of the guys at the fishing camp.
Whoa, flushes. Not super threatening, but...
Merc, it looks like you're at the Great Swamps now. Be extremely careful and don't try to be a hero. Check out your PDA. You should find the location of our squads there. I suggest you get yourself over to the fishing camp. That's where they are.
We'll smoke him out with this.
Прижми его! Ты тебе!
Thanks for helping out. Drop by our base sometime. We'll find a way to pay you back. That's a promise.
This goes really chaotically. Stuff is happening all over the place, really fast.
Another attack repelled.
Oh hey, there's a stash right over here. It's in this car somewhere. Whoa. I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's in the... Oh, hey! What I was looking for. That's a lot of vodka. We got ourselves a long-range shotgun. Let's see, they're going to capture the pump station. Let's see if we can help them out.
Attack! Get him!
Oh! He got the barrel! Nasty. Well, I'll come back once I finish that gravel pit bit. 'Cause, you know... like I said, this is a lot more chaotic and hard to keep up with. This, at least this beginning swamp bit, because you're just, like, tossed into the thick of things with the faction warfare.
You have my full attention.
So, I'll see you guys right after
What you need, Stalker?
Right after gravel pit. And the next one will be it for today. Hope this has proven to be entertaining. I find it a bit more fun than the first one. Personally. Anyway, talk to you guys in a bit.